Hello, and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid a common mistake that I've heard many times from my students. So let's get started. And the mistake I've heard is this: wait when he will come. We cannot say this. I cannot say wait when he will come. We have two other options. We can say wait until he comes, using the present verb, comes. Wait until he comes. This is correct. Or I can say wait for him to come. Pronunciation: wait for him. Not for him, but for. It's not a stressed word. We say for, not for. Wait for him. Wait for him. Sometimes we don't pronounce the H. We say wait for him. Wait for him. Wait for him to come. Not to come, but to. To is not a stressed word, so we pronounce it to. Wait for him. Wait for him to come. So we see wait when he will come is not correct. Wait until he comes can be correct in some situations, and wait for him to come is the most common and is also correct. But the two correct options are a little different, so let's take a closer look. Example: he's waiting. He's waiting until they call his number. This is correct. Or I can say he's waiting for them to call his number. In this situation, both are correct. So what's the difference? Well, when I say he's waiting until they call his number, that means he's waiting so he can do the next thing. He's waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody. He's waiting for the next thing to happen. That's when we use until. But if he's just waiting, we say he's waiting for them to call his number. We use for, pronounced fur. He's waiting for them, plus to, and a simple verb. To call. He's waiting for them to call his number. He's just waiting. He's not expecting the next thing. So in this situation, both are correct. He's waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody. Or he's waiting for them to call his number because he's just waiting. Pronunciation: we hear hegen. He can be pronounced hegen. He's waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody. Keep watching for a complete explanation of why we pronounce can like hegen. Keep watching to practice more with that pronunciation. So again, he's waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody. Let's practice. Is he waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody? That's right. He's waiting until they call his number so he can go talk to somebody. Or I can use for. He's waiting for them to call his number. He's just waiting. That's the idea. He's not thinking about the next thing. He's just waiting. Let's practice. Is he waiting for them to call his number? That's right. He's waiting for them to call his number. Now let's look at a different example. She's waiting. She's waiting for her husband to come back. He went to get some coffee or maybe a snack. She's waiting for her husband to come back. Pronunciation: she's waiting for, not for her, but for. Use the sound like burger 2 times. For. She's waiting for her husband to come back. Not to come back, but to. To is not stressed. Pronounce it to. She's waiting for her husband to come back. That's all she's doing. She's just waiting. She's not waiting for the next thing after he comes back. So I cannot say she's waiting until her husband comes back. In this situation, we don't say it this way because she's not waiting for the next thing to happen after her husband comes back. She's just waiting. So we say she's waiting for her husband to come back. In this situation, this is the only correct option. Let's practice. Is she waiting for her husband to come back? That's right. She's waiting for her husband to come back. So we see it's not correct to say wait when he will come. This is not a correct option. But it is correct to say wait until he comes. if you're expecting the next action to happen after. But it's more common to say, wait for him to come, because that means you're just waiting. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And if you become a member, we'll do our best to answer all your questions. Today we're going to focus on American pronunciation and why it's difficult to understand Americans. Because it is. Let's take a closer look. Today we're talking about the pronunciation of can. If you have a positive statement that includes a verb, it's best to pronounce it kin. Example, I can do it. I can go. If it does not include a verb, then you say can. For example, yes, I can. But if it includes a verb, pronounce it kin, because it's not a stressed word. I can do it. I can go. But sometimes Americans don't say kin. They reduce it more, and they say I can, or I can. Let's hear an example.
You can go to jail for that.
She said, you can go to jail for that. She didn't say you can, which is fine. You can go to jail for that. But she said, you can go to jail for that. Pronunciation. You can go to jail for that. We hear to pronounces go to, because the T is between vowels. Go to jail, not go to jail, or not go to jail, but go to. You can go to jail for that. We hear for pronounced as fur, because it's not a stressed word. For that. Not for that, but fur. Use the sound like burger. For that. Again, you can go to jail for that. You can go to jail for that. Let's hear it again.
You can go to jail for that.
Let's hear another example.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
She said, I can do whatever I want to, baby. I ain't lost. Again, I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want to. I can do whatever I want to, baby. I ain't lost. So we hear that. I can, even reduced more. I can do whatever I want. We hear the T in whatever pronounced as a fast D because it's between vowels. Whatever I want to. Here we say to because there's no verb. It's at the end of the sentence, so it's stressed. I can do whatever I want to, baby. I ain't lost. Ain't is informal English. It's better to say I'm not lost, but she said I ain't lost. It's the same idea. Let's hear it again.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
Let's hear one more example.
I thought I said you can go to the movies.
He said, I thought I said you can go to the movies. I thought I said. We hear the T in thought at the end pronounced as a fast D because it's between vowels phonetically. I thought I. Not I thought I, but I thought I. I thought I said you can. He reduces it and he makes a voiced sound. Not you can, but you can. You can go to the movies. I thought I said you can go to the movies. Again, we hear go to. Not go to, but go to. The T is pronounced like a fast D. Go to the movies. Go to the movies. I thought I said you can go to the movies. You can go. Let's hear that again.
I thought I said you can go to the movies.
So, you don't have to pronounce it like this. You can go or you can go. You can say you can go. I can do it. It's better to pronounce it like that. It's easier and it's more clear. But Americans will pronounce it both ways. So you need to know this to understand Americans. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.